even writing what I said, thank you, allow me. So, writing this down, I would say that the BA should take responsibility, and also the Scrum Master, I would say, because it's very, very good. It's a good quality that you need to have, right, to be able to kind of jot everything down. Once you've done that, send it to your team. Let your team know this is what we discussed. This is what we need to do, and so that everyone gets buy-in. In case you miss anything, they can add them. Okay. So quickly, we like for this sprint, right? I said you're going to do static pages. Okay. That is home page, about us, terms and condition, contact us. Yeah. So those are the things that you need to do. And also you need to look into the headers. Okay. Menu, banner, logo, footer. If your BA have not actually written that, that's fine. They can still use tomorrow to write it down before you have your sprint planning tomorrow. And even if they are not able to do it tomorrow, sprint planning, you can use that sprint planning quickly to draft something out. And it might not be perfect for the first sprint. I don't expect it to be. So that's fine. Even if you don't have the wireframes and everything, it's okay. Let's get it going. As you go along, we get better at this. In adapt and inspect is one of the principles of Agile. So now, okay, so you need to have a sprint goal. Okay, I'll expect you to know what that is. But if you don't know, please speak to your Scrum Master. They should know what is sprint goal. You need to have a sprint goal for this particular sprint. Decide on that. Okay. And of course, based on what I've just given to you, you can look at what that sprint goal is going to be anyway. So you need to have a sprint name. Okay. And enough of, I think previous one, we normally say sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3. No, let's put a little twist and make it fun. Okay. I would say you should go alphabetical order. Okay. Sprint A. Okay. That's your first sprint. But don't just say sprint A. Have a names that start with A. Okay. Like sprint alpha. I don't say you should call it alpha or sprint alphabet. Okay. Something like that. So you have something, have a theme, right? Have a theme that you're going to carry on. In my previous role as a Scrum Master, we have a theme like, okay, we're going to have names of notable computer gurus. Do you get it now? We just, okay, sprint A will be what's it, Ada. Do you get it? And that is another notable computer guru. Then B will be Babbage. That is and yeah, something like that. So we have sprint Ada, sprint Babbage, and we go on like that. So you can also have notable places. Do you get it now? Notable rivers, notable. Do you get it now? Or notable words. So decide within your team what you're going to be, and it's going to be sprint A, B, C. But you are not saying A. You are going to call it sprint, something like that, going along like that. So when you do your report, I want to have that particular name. So you want to talk about why you selected that. Okay. So and also, yeah, kudos to everyone. You know what your team project mandate is. It's very, very important for you as a ADM and also Scrum Master to let your team sink in on the project mandate. It's very, very good for interviews as well. And what I found out, some people don't even know the project they are in, because that project mandate is very, very important. Have a page in your wiki, the mandate should be there, everybody read. And if you can expand it on more than one paragraph that you have, it's going to be good for your team, because when you go for your interviews, you're going to talk about the mandate that you're given to you as on the project, what your project is about. That's basically it. Okay. Now, okay. On your wiki and also on your teams, I think I discussed about this on your teams and on the wiki. I want this in both sides. Okay, you have definition of done, definition of ready by each of the teams. Also, yeah, screenshot of your Azure and the wiki. Okay, so dashboard, you need to. I will expect you to have done your dashboard. Okay, I want to see this on your report now. On your report next time, I want to see your team report there. Okay, so an elicitation of the requirements. I want the BA to have elicit all the requirement as well. So Bolu is going to give you some tasks to do, the BA. So okay, there are some documents that you need to prepare for us. I said there are 7 of them actually that you need to prepare, and it's very, very important. So for you to get your hands dirty on this one anyway. So on your wiki also, yeah, I also want to have the date of your meetings, what date you have meetings. This is very, very important as a Scrum Master and ADM for you to have this, so that your team goes into your team members go into that particular page to see, oh, what time are we having the meeting and everything. So this is very, very important. And also the composition of your team. Okay, you need to put that in there. And I say the recomposition of your team, right? And also the I want to look for the right word. I would say the right composition of your team. And what do I mean by that? In your team right now, which is the real one that you have, you might have two, let's say 6 BAs, right? But I've told you that all of them are 1 BA. So because I want to have a situation whereby you don't go for interview and say, in my team, I have 5 BAs. No, you don't have 5 BAs because you guys are not working full time. It's only 1 BA. So I want the ADM also to create another page to say, this is the right composition of the team, so that everyone knows that even though we have 5 BAs or 10 BAs, it's only 1 BA. So 1 BA, 1 ADM, 1 product owner, 4 developers, 2 QAs, manual and automation. And also, yeah, we can put the ADM as an addendum, sorry, as the DS, because if you're not working on data related projects, you don't need a DA anyway. So I need that also. So, and of course, the team organogram also, you need to put that in there. So, and also you need to ADM and the Scrum Master, you need to have agile coaching tasks. Okay, I need you to, at the time, what time are you going to have to coach your teams on agile principles? Okay, and you need to have a documentation about agile principles on your wiki. You need to have documentation about agile ceremony. Your team should be able to go in there and read about agile ceremonies. Okay, they need to go in there and read about agile principles. So I need you to actually do a screenshot of those ones when you are doing your next presentation. So enough of doing daily standard facilitation only thing. You need to have documentation, because you are going to be your agile your team agile coach, and you need to have that that document also. What is agile values? What are the tools that you use for agile values? Your team charter will be there. Also, and good thing, your team already got a test strategy, test plan. You need to put that in there as well. Okay, what are the sprint tasks per team? Okay, per role. As a BA, what are the tasks that they have to do? As a QA, what are the tasks that they have to do? Okay, your racing matrix also is coming in on those one. If any of these particular tasks are given to you is not clear, please do talk to your mentors. Okay, they'll be able to help you on that one. Okay, so, and that is that. So now, talking about the presentation for this particular end of sprint, okay, this is going to be personal. Okay, it's going to be one-to-one. Okay, so everyone would need to do their presentation. Okay, and there will be one for the team, for the whole team. Okay, there will not be row per row. I would say the ADM will collect everything together for the whole team and and maybe few people. It's going to be very quick, sharp, based on what I've said. Okay, based on what you've done. Okay, so for the whole team, but I really want everyone to do their presentation. It's really going to be good for you to actually know how to present, and also this is very, very important. What do I need? I need a 2-minute elevator pitch from you. Okay, a 2-minute elevator pitch from you. Who are you? Do you get it now? And you need to present as if you've already to be honest, even from what you guys have done, you've already graduated anyway. You've done very well. So what a Scrum Master will come, I'm a Scrum Master, I've got this number, I've got this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. Go and research what your roles are. Okay, and one thing that I need you to do, right, is you can actually you can create a persona. Okay, persona. So you can use Figma. If you don't know how to do that, I think there will be a session for that. Okay, so create and send it to admin@bluesky.com. Okay, that is one. Also create a profile statement. Okay, profile statement. You don't need to include that in your demo. Okay, it's only for you. And your profile statement is a part of your CV. It's at the top. Okay, and I want like half a 3 paragraph. Okay, you need to create a profile statement. This is very, very important. Okay, this exercise is very, very important if you want to graduate, if you want to finish. Okay, and you must not next time, if this particular presentation is so important, even if you are not able to attend, you need to record your own 2 minutes and you need to send it. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, and also, okay, And you need to list the stories that you worked on as a BA. You need to list the bugs, and that is going to be in your team presentation. Okay, so the bugs that you raised, the tasks that you created, and also the DAs as well, what you have been able to do. So, and the same thing applies to the keywords as well. What test cases have you written and everything? I need that as well per person. Okay, per person. But this one is going to be in your team presentation. Okay, but your individual presentation will be particularly about you, right? What is your responsibility? Sorry, your responsibility. The major reason is that if a recruiter calls you, if a recruiter calls you and they say, "Oh, Deji, I saw your CV in job board. Can you run through your CV for me? Do you get it now?" I'm going to assume we're still going to do CV reviews anyway, and also CV creation. Who are you? I just want you to go through what you've done. Even if you want to go through what you've done in sprint 0 and in sprint 1, it's enough for me. Do you get it now? That's what I want to get. Okay. Okay, I've been able to set up a job board. I've been able to do this. I've been able to create manual testing stories. I've been able to, that's what, an ability to be able to pitch your task or your responsibility to recruiter is what I'm looking for. Okay, that is the focus of this particular individual presentation. Okay, another task I need you to do, okay, which is important, you need to put it in your team presentation, is for each of you, right? You need to write 10 interview questions. Okay, 10 interview questions that are related to your role. Okay, and HDM and the Scrum Master, please collect it from everybody. Okay, everybody needs to go and say, okay, interview question, look at it. Use ChatGPT, use Google for your role. 10 interview questions, collate them together, give it to your Scrum Master and HDM to put on the yeah. So that's one thing I really want you to do. Okay, that is very, very important. And I've asked on the BA to speak to Bolu. Okay, so speak to Bolu about the BA documents I asked you to do. Right, there's 7 of them. She's going to give that to you. Okay, and also the keyway is still need to start talking about automation setup. Hopefully by the end of sprint 1, they will cover anything about manual testing. So by sprint 2, and you would need to give me how to set up automation test. Okay, just bear that in mind. But if on the tutors were able to cover automation test within sprint 1, so it will be part of what you need to present. Okay, but if not sprint 1, sprint 2, you need to give me step-by-step guide on how to set up automation. And now coming to the DAs, right? I'm going to be sure that by end of sprint 1, they will teach you, or if not, they have not, how to set up SQL Server, okay? And also Tableau, okay? Step-by-step guide on how to set up these tools. I need that in documentation as well. So it's very, very important, okay? And okay, all right. I think that is it, to be honest. So, and to be honest, when I gave the task last time, I thought it was so difficult for you to do. But I think from what you guys have done, well done. So, any question before I go? Any question? You can stop the recording. Allow me. Think. Okay. It seems